Welcome to another exciting episode of Wine Down with Kev. Thank you so much for tuning in. We always like to begin with an attitude of gratitude. Today is no different. Let me start by thanking each and every one of you for taking time out of your busy day, whether you're watching us live on Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. Thank you. We also like to extend special thanks to everyone that has already clicked the subscribe and notification button. You are appreciated. Thanks to you, we are growing week over week, month over month, and it is truly appreciated. So today, we're coming to you with something a little bit different. Number one, the look is different. I hope you like it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But normally, you've seen us do Wine Down with Kev a couple of ways. You've seen me do it with in-studio guests. You've seen me do it on StreamYard with guests around the country that I did the 50 agents from 50 different states, 50 podcasts. You've seen that. You've seen me do trending topics with my son, Dom. Well, today is going to be a little bit different. Today is going to be a monologue. This is new for me. It's a challenge for me, but I love stepping outside of my comfort zone and doing something that I've never done before. I was getting my morning mindset right this morning, and I was listening to something I think maybe Bob Proctor, maybe Eric Thomas. I listened to both of them this morning. It said, if you're comfortable in your comfort zone, that's probably the thing that's hurting you the most. The temperature's right. The blankets feel great. You just want to be cozy. You're right in the middle of where you want to be in your life. You're not doing as good as you want to do, but you're not doing as bad as you were doing before. You're stuck in the middle. I heard Tony Robbins say this almost 30 years ago. Wow, that's how long I've been listening to motivational information. He came on with an infomercial about 3 o'clock in the morning, and he pinpointed me at that point in my life. I think I was about 32, father of two, good job that I liked. It wasn't great, but it was good. And he said, you're in that place where you're stuck. He said, you're doing okay, not where you want to be, but not well enough. You're not frustrated enough to do anything about it. So you're kind of stuck in the middle, and bam. And I felt like Tony Robbins smacked me in my face. And if you know Anthony Robbins, Tony Robbins, he's a big dude with big hands, also known for having really big teeth. I don't want to get in the face by Tony Robbins. So I started listening to tapes and it started changing my life over 30 years ago. But today, let me talk to you about what I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about the word gratitude. So this whole monologue is going to be about gratitude. I'm just going to share some things that I'm really thankful for, really grateful for. I think sometimes in the course of life, I think it's part of being in New York. I think it's part of being an American. I think we're all driven always to do the next thing. I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe you're better than me. Maybe you take time to say thankful, to say thank you, and show a little grace and appreciation every day. I don't think I always do that. So today I want to do a monologue just on gratefulness, real talk, giving gratefulness for a lot of things that's happened in my life over the course of the past week, being grateful for a lot of good things that are coming up over the course of the next 30 days. I'm super excited. I'm sitting with you as I begin to talk about gratefulness. I'm grateful for this planner that I have next to me. So I present myself as the AI guy, Mr. Digital, Mr. I'm keeping up with the time, but I use this big old calendar. It's nothing fancy. I buy one from Staples every year. So let me start with my gratefulness just for having a full calendar. I am grateful for a full calendar. What you talking about, Kev? Well, it was a short 5.5 years ago that I can remember sitting in my home office looking at a whiteboard that was blank. I had nothing going on. I had no place to go. I had no appointments that day. And because the world had shut down, I had nothing coming up. no speaking engagements, no networking events, no get togethers with family and friends, nothing. It all stopped. So when I get to a point where I'm at today, where I was at last week, and what I'm going to be doing over the course of the next month, I am grateful. I can remember some posts that I saw on social media. The funniest one that stayed with me the most, it said, introverts, check on the extroverts. We are not okay. And I'm kind of a little bit of both. On social media, digitally, I'm an extrovert. I'm outgoing. I post a lot. I talk a lot. Internally, I'm an introvert. When I'm in a big setting with a lot of people, I'm not the loudest person in the room. I'm maybe the quietest person in the room. I don't know. But I was not okay during that time. As a matter of fact, that's when and why I started the Wine Down with Kev podcast, because it gave me the ability to connect with people safely. So 5.5 years later, we are here. So let's use this time to talk about what I'm grateful for today. I have to start this with gratefulness to God for life, health, and strength. Grateful to God for family and friends and for all that support me in all that I do. People ask me, Kevin, what do you do for a living? Are you an Allstate insurance agent? Are you a podcaster? Are you a business coach? Are you an AI consultant? Kevin, what do you do? Because you're starting to come across like Tommy. We're starting to think that you work in the black building next to the white building, which is Tommy code for all you Martin fans out there. Kev, you ain't got no job. That's what people are thinking. All we see you do is talk. We see you walk, but we don't really know what you do for a living. So let's me be clear and express gratefulness for that. I am grateful. What do I do for a living? I ask people for help all day, every day. That's what I do. And I'm grateful for every yes that I get. So whether that's in my insurance business, whether it's in my coaching business, whether it's from my family and friends on the next volunteer project that pops in my mind, the next passion project that I have, I am grateful and thankful to everyone that says yes, that supports me and everything that I do. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it. But let's talk to the immediate. What am I grateful for in this season, in this moment today, September 18th, September 18th. I got my calendar right here. That's easy for me. So I'm grateful for last week. I'm more than grateful. I was blown away. I had a chance to go to Orlando to speak at an All-State conference, which I love to do, but I'm more grateful for the response from the people that heard it live, the people that saw it virtually, the people that are calling and reaching out to me. I am so humble and so grateful for that. Thank you. You are appreciated. I have been in this AI and coaching rabbit hole for a couple of years, and I don't know if any of you have ever started something before where you really think you have a great idea, you think it's going to blast out, but the beginning of it, oh my God. The beginning of some things is very humbling. This is no different. The beginning of my AI journey, very, very humbling. Grateful for where I am today. Also want to express gratefulness to two people this week that had me as a guest on their podcast. So big thank you to Tasha Owens. Sis, stop sulking. Tasha Owens, Tasha Talks Life. Thank you for having me as a guest on your podcast. Made me laugh, made me answer some questions I normally don't talk about, but you asked the questions. It was live on the podcast. I gave the answers. Look forward to it coming out. Check it out. But thank you, Tasha Owens. Also grateful to Verdell Jones. Verdell, thank you for having me as a guest on your podcast as well. Conversations with Verdell. Follow Tasha, follow Verdell anywhere you see them online. Dope podcast. Usually I'm the host. I'm asking the questions. But when you sit in that guest seat, oh my God, it's a hot seat. It is a hot seat. They both hit me with some rapid fire questions. They hit me with some personal questions. They asked me the secret sauce questions that I've rarely talked about online, like, Kev, What is the secret to being married for almost 40 years? Simple answer: grateful to the beautiful young lady that I married, who is also my best friend. Funniest story in the world. This weekend, we were visiting her mom, and she's walking in the door 40 years later. And I told her this yesterday. I saw her with my firstborn son and myself. I saw us, I visualized it as clear as day. Kevin's first Easter, we took a picture standing in front of my mother in law's house. And when she walked in the house on Sunday, I saw that same person. It was amazing, this journey, this trip of this thing we call life. So, very, very grateful for that as well. Grateful, grateful, grateful. Just like the gospel song, no, I'm not going to sing it. If I want to lose viewers, if I want to lose followers, all I have to do is start to sing. So, I'm not going to do that. I'm also grateful for a number of things that are coming up. Real grateful. Look forward to hanging out with my good friend Christina Shaw tonight. Going to a Night to Remember event, a fundraiser for autism. Very, very serious cause. Nice play, or not for autism, for Alzheimer's disease. Calling it a night to remember. So I don't know if you have elderly loved ones or even younger people that go through that journey of Alzheimer's. I think it was Michael Irvin. I heard him on the podcast. His wife in her 50s has been hit with Alzheimer's. And Michael Irvin talked about how his wife was there for him for the highs, the lows, his football career, the adjustment after the career. And now she's going through this, and he is all about showing up for her. So thoughts and prayers with Michael Irvin. Big shout out to Christina, to Arthur. Look forward to seeing you guys at the autism event tonight. So look forward to it. Also excited for Ujima Fest going down this weekend. Shout out to Black Long Island, Felicia, Moss, Billy. Great event. You've been doing it for many, many years. I look forward to being there. Look forward to being there with the table right in the WineDown Plaza. Can't wait to see a whole bunch of people that I have not seen in a long time. Grateful for the invitation. Grateful for the opportunity to be at the event. We are talking about gratefulness today. So as I run down my thought processes and say what I'm grateful for, let me pause for the cause and ask a question. What are you grateful for today? What are you grateful for in this moment? Talk to me in the comments and comment one thing that you're grateful for. And forget the events, forget the travel, forget the podcast. The main thing that we're always grateful for is life, health, and strength. Health is wealth, good people. Health is wealth. Steve Jobs said, I have so much money. I can pay somebody to drive me around. I can pay people to cook me a meal. I can pay to go anywhere in the world that I want. The only thing Steve Jobs could not do with his money, he could not pay anybody to carry the cancer around for him. So please, don't get it twisted. Don't get distracted. If you are awake this morning and you can do this, simply take a deep breath. You are rich. You are blessed. Health is wealth. Listening to Bob Proctor's book this morning, just downloaded. He said, we are born rich. You are born rich. You have all these resources and things inside of you. All you have to do is activate it. So really, really grateful for that. Grateful for the book recommendation I got yesterday just to listen to that book. So grateful for some things that I've done. Grateful for some things that are coming up. Look forward. Last week, I was grateful to be a guest speaker in Nashville and in Orlando. Next week, I'll be networking in Nashville. Grateful for the opportunity to attend this conference. I'm not speaking. I'm not a panelist, but I'm grateful to work on my networking skills in my insurance agent community. So let's talk about that for a second. Anyone that follows me, anyone part of my program, family and friends, you know that I talk about networking. Networking is important. If you have an opportunity to go to events, if you have an opportunity to connect with different communities, go to that event, connect with new people. You will be pleasantly surprised. So whenever I go to any networking event, I am very intentional in terms of what I hope to gain from being there. I'm always looking for the exact same thing. I'm always looking for one more idea, and I'm always looking to meet one more person, to add one more phone number to my cell phone, one more contact, one more person that I might be able to help, or one more person that might be able to help me. So that's the networking game. So that is easily said. But if I can be honest and transparent, can I be honest? Can I be transparent? My networking game is not where it needs to be. So let me talk about it. I did a brief video about this last week live from Orlando, or coming back from Orlando, talking about the parts of business they don't tell you. So I was blessed very early in my career to have a boss, Jim Brosda, who, when I was a young man, 27, 28 years old, relocating to Chicago, Jim pulled my coat and taught me something about networking. He said, Kevin, when you get to Chicago, it's very competitive. You're going to be working with a lot of good people, and nobody knows you. So if you expect your career to continue to go well, you have to go out. You have to network. You have to let people know you. He said, Kevin, I know you. Not only do I know you from the office, he had me at his house for a barbecue a few times. He said, Kevin, I know you're a family guy. You're a young guy. You really don't like to be out, and you don't like to be out late. But in this move in the company, not only do you have to go out, you have to get there early and you have to leave late. Jim, not my skill sets. Fast forward almost 40 years later, 35 years later, still not the strongest part for Kev. I am a morning person. If you want to get together super early in the morning, you have the best version of me. Coffee, I'm with that. The gym, I'm with that. Breakfast meeting, I'm all positive energy. Lunch meeting, I'm all good. But when it gets to that was so real, my whole throat just dried up. When it gets to those after hours, oh my God, people, Kev is not built for it. This is where the nocturnal people have a competitive advantage on me. The later it gets, the better they get. Not my strength, not my strength being up late. Definitely at this point in my life, definitely not the guy that's going to close the bar, but I got to try. I got to do better in Nashville than I did in Orlando. I just have to do better. That's it. I'm saying it. I'm saying it out loud. I'm being transparent. That is not my strong point. There is a certain time of night where the bed be calling me. My family and my friends know, please don't reach out to me after 9 or 10 o'clock. I'm not the best version of myself. As a matter of fact, hashtag IRL, in real life, I am down for the count, but I can't do that. That does not work on the road. I'm going to bring my A game. My networking is going to be up. I'm going to sneak, don't tell nobody. I'm going to sneak a nap during the middle of the day so I can be better at night. Shout out to Bart Anthony Christian, my good friend. I'm going to catch him when I'm visiting him in Nashville next week. If you heard the sound of that crash, that was my planner falling off the table. Don't worry about this. This is live, and things go wrong when you are live. So I'm looking forward to that. Next big thing I'm looking forward to is a personal passion project of mine, and that is the Black Business and AI Expo. Black Business and AI Expo going down on Monday, October 13th at the Bisu Experience right here in Farmingdale, New York. If you know anything about me, community is important to me. And the one thing with all that I've been blessed and that I'm grateful to do, all the running around that I'm blessed and grateful to be able to do, I have not had a chance to talk about my passion for AI at home. So I'm super excited to have it being done there. We've put together a wonderful event. And by we, I mean all the people that helping me. Y'all know your name. You don't need to be called out. So many people to be thankful and grateful for. All of the presenters, all of the vendors, all of the entertainers that are coming out on that day. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Nothing but gratitude for you. Any questions you want to know about the event, visit www.blackAIexpo.com. You'll get all the information in the world about it. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Everyone is welcome. Don't get caught in the title, Black Business and AI Expo. Everybody is welcome. Everybody is welcome to attend. So please come out, check it out. Tell me what you think. Please let us know. I look forward to seeing everybody there, and grateful to everybody that has supported us in putting this event together, giving me an opportunity to talk about what I'm passionate about at home. I get to do it so many other places. I don't get to do it at home. So I'm really grateful to have a home game. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't say how grateful I am to Middle Village. 18 years serving the community, 10 years on Dry Harbor Road. We had a chance to celebrate that a couple of weeks ago with a nice back to school event. We gave away backpacks. We had visitors, clients, former clients, potential clients. Thankful, very grateful for each and every one of you. Gratefulness. So as I come to the end of the monologue, when I was podcasting, I would often ask people, what is your morning routine? And I learned a lot about a lot of people about what they do in the morning, whether that's walk, exercise, pray, listen to something motivational, be quiet, just sit down and rest and relax for a little while. I asked a lot of people about what is your morning routine. So one thing that I probably haven't shared enough with about me is that I don't sleep enough, not nearly enough. So one of the things I'm working on right now is my evening routine. How do I wind down? Like, how does Kev really wind down and go to sleep? This is something I'm just starting. This is my own personal gratefulness practice. Maybe it'll work for you. Maybe it won't. Maybe you have a gratefulness practice already. I don't know, but this is what I'm working on. I'm concentrating on my breathing. Couple of deep breaths, and then giving thanks to God for everything I'm grateful for that day. And try this at home. Take the gratefulness challenge, #gratefulness challenge. If you really think about it, if you go back to the beginning, life, health, and strength, if you lay there in your bed drifting off to sleep, I guarantee that you won't be able to name everything that you're grateful for before you find yourself in a deep sleep, just drifting off, because there's so much to be grateful for. No matter what you're going through, if you're here, you have a lot to be grateful for. Even myself personally, I thought I was winding down, calling it a night, watching The Town, Ben Affleck movie from 2010, one of my favorite movies, about 9:30 or 10 o'clock at night. I got a call. One of my loved ones, I'll leave nameless, was taken to the hospital, but I'm grateful upon running to the hospital and coming back. Everything was well. He's released. He's home. He's recovering. So I'm grateful for that. And when I got back home at about 11, I practiced my gratefulness. I just laid there. I took my deep breaths and I said, thank you, God. Grateful for this and all the things that you did for me on this day. That's also the inspiration for this monologue on gratefulness. I'm also grateful to each and every one of you for watching this monologue. So whether you're watching it live or at a later date, do me a favor, click in the comments, tell me what you're grateful for. And if you enjoyed this content, please click the subscribe and notification button so you can find out when great content like this comes out. Last but not least, I'm grateful for you and you and you. So until the next time we make time, be grateful. Thank you.